Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see. Oopsie doops. Oopsie doops. See what's going on here. The overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Wands. So you're looking quite confident in a particular situation. All right. Okay. Starting off the reading, you get the Two of Swords crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. There's something moving, but it's moving quite slow enough that it makes you overthink. It's like, okay, well, can we pick it up a notch, please? You know, so you're looking like you're moving forward in a particular situation. Things are okay. Things are fine in general. It's just the movement of it seems quite slow. Like, you know, it's not exciting here and there because it's too slow. And I don't know. Again, it gives you the opportunity to overthink things. In your focus here, the Nine of Wands, a little bit of rejection over something. I'm assuming it's over this whole situation because it's, you know, I feel like you just want for the pace to be picked up a little bit in this one. In the recent past, the Two of Cups. And again, we could be talking about situation you got going on with someone, possibly in a romantic way here with the Two of Cups and other indications I see in the reading. So it could be that things are on track. It's just the track is so freaking slow. In your strength there, the Hermit, you do have the ability to just go within and to just kind of see that, you know, things are moving the way they are. There's no reason for me to try to force them. So you do have that sense to you. Now, whether or not you're using it, I don't know. Because you seem to have a drive to you at this time too. But I feel like it's not necessarily in regards to this situation, the drive, it's in regards to something else. So it could be that as something else is moving a little faster than this, you kind of see the contrast and then you're kind of pissed off. You're like, okay, let's go, you know? So you may have that tendency. I don't see you forcing things to be faster, not yet, at least. In the immediate future, the King of Swords, again, that's where I see the drive, the determination, the, okay, let's get things done. Which I feel like is starting to show up in this situation as well, a little bit. Not to the controlling extent, but supporting this reading, the Ten of Cups, happiness, that's the goal, that's the path for this. That's where you want to be with this, you know, or that's where you want to reach with this. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Seven of Cups. You got quite a few options here, quite a few choices to make. And I feel like you're not seeing that. You know, you're looking at this whole situation as like, what choice? Well, given that the reading started with you overthinking things, then there's something to overthink, isn't there? Those are usually choices we make. So, I don't know what kind of choices, but they're there. In your hopes and fears, the Eight of Wands, that's just energy exchange, you know, communication, flow in the energies that are kind of running from you to them, from them to you. It's beautiful. It's looking good. And as the potential outcome, the Tower. Now, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't want to say, oh, okay, this whole situation is going south or something, because it doesn't feel that way. But I don't get it necessarily as a super positive aha moment, or, you know, I'm kind of neutral about it when I look at it, so I'm not getting anything from it for now. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. Let me do the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups. It's almost feeling like either you're letting this go or you're losing this. It's slipping through your fingers. I don't know what the hell the deal is with these energies. You're showing me the soul connection that's at play. and the confidence you do carry in what you know and what you don't know and things like that. So you're pretty clear, for the most part, where you stand in this situation. As far as this situation is moving along, that's where I feel like you may look at it and be like, okay, this one is slipping through my fingers. Like, what the hell is going on? Is it coming with me? Is it not? Or you carry that fear of losing this. There's just two different energies. You embody some sort of a giddy up and go kind of an energy. And I see the energy of this connection. It's fine. It's working out fine. It's just not matching with where you're at this time, you know? So maybe that's why there's that discrepancy and it kind of throws you off here. Let me do the Two of Swords. The Star, the Strength, the Six of Swords. I mean, in all of this confusion, in all of this overthinking, you're definitely showing me, look, this, in all honesty, if I'm being honest with myself, I really want this, right? But when you look at the physical aspect of this, it feels like you're distancing yourself. So it kind of goes opposite, you know? So of course there's going to be overthinking here. Let me do the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Like, let's say you're looking at the situation and you're acknowledging that 99.9 is great, it's perfect, you don't have to do anything about it. There's always that 0.1 that's fucking things up. You know, you're looking at it and you're like, why doesn't this work? Why doesn't this, you know, why isn't this never at 100%? In the way that you feel about it, at least. So it's quite frustrating. On the surface, though, you are showing up as if, no, it's working out 100%. And it's not that you're lying or anything. It's just that the 0.1 is found somewhere deep, deep, deep within your soul, if you want. You know, the recognition of that 0.1%. On the surface, not really. It's going to show up here and there in you being pissed off about who knows what. But, you know, it's not an energy that you feel like, I'm not paying attention to it, it's fine. So for the Nine of Wands, you came out with 4 cards. For the Nine of Wands in your focus, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Fool, the Three of Wands. Nah, you know, because deep, 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 deep down, you feel like the situation is holding you back. Now, in all reality, nothing can hold us back unless we allow it. So this situation is not holding you back. You may believe that somewhere within yourself, and I don't know if you realize that that's not the truth, that that's quite distorted, you know? Because as I said from the get-go, your energy shows up as being very driven at this moment in time. And in contrast with what's going on here, it's going to create some issues because this connection right here that you're dealing with has its own rhythm. So what if you're part of it and right now you're kind of driven like, you know, that part of you that is in this connection is not going to be driven. It's not going to be like, okay, let's go. Because that's not the flow of the connection. It's very different. It's very slow, very smooth, very... So it almost feels like because part of you that's in that connection is moving quite slow and you're like this, it's like, okay, well, you know, then this is holding me back. Is it? It's showing up a little bit as a pattern of let's point the fingers. Let's find something outside of myself that's preventing me from moving forward. When in all actuality, it's you. It's just an excuse of, I'm not going to follow my drive right now because I'm scared or who knows why, you know? There's definitely another reason than this one's holding me back, you know? Let me do the Hermit. 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands. Yeah, there's so many choices, so many ways you could go about this. And, where are they coming from? Because it feels like you're blasted with choices here, but you don't see them because you're in the Two of Swords. You're very much okay, let me figure out what the fuck is going on. You're in that mode. And that doesn't allow you to see choices, because it allows you to look someplace else where the choices are here. You know? And I don't know what this is about. I feel like it has to do with your own growth, your own, like it's separate from this, you know, that part of you that is in drive mode. I feel like that's where the options are opening up. And somehow, even if you don't see them, you're going to go towards them because you're in drive mode. So it feels like you feel this buildup of something, you know, while this one remains pretty stagnant, pretty, you know, same rhythm to it. It's cool. It's okay. But you might come into conflict with this situation that, in all honesty, when I look at it, I'm like, it's kind of flowing okay. So, like, it feels like because of your own internal conflict with the energy that's driving you and the energy that's smooth, it's like, okay, let's fuck one up then. Let's see which one. The one that's smooth, because this one I like. It keeps me driven, you know? So within that area where you are driven and something's building up for you, there's a lot of options popping in. There's going to be a lot of options popping in. And I see you wanting to take them, but in your mind, for some reason, you associate taking those with having to get rid of this. Which, if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. I'm just saying there's a way to balance those energies out. Yeah, you can go with the fast energies and the driven and the blah, but you can also have something more, you know, if it's healthy for you, if it's working out for you. Why sabotage this just because it's slower than the energies that you're dealing with on this side, you know? Because it feels like that's what's happening here. For the King of Swords in the immediate future, you get the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, something's happening here. But that's the thing, because then there's that slippery slope, right? You get too much and too far into these energies of drive, of, ooh, let's do this, and it's they're so tied up to the material, while this one is more tied up to your heart. And it almost feels like we'll neglect this one in order for us to pay attention here, because these energies feel good. I feel like they're building something up for me, so that's great. But you completely forget about what's truly important, your heart and how you feel. You know, even if you say, I feel like, I don't believe you. You may feel based on the energies that are growing, yes. But you don't feel what you're supposed to feel. Your heart is closing down slowly but surely. Because as you build up here, I see you rejecting that part that brings happiness into your life, which is your heart. So it almost feels like a parallel between now, where you have your heart open, everything's fine, even though it's slow, and possibly a minute later where you're starting to go into workaholic mode or something, you know, where you forget completely that you even have a heart. So you're at that very thin line over there. I see the drive, I see the determination, I see the courage, I see you pushing. Great. Don't even stop. But be aware of that thin line over there that disconnects you completely from your own sense of happiness. For the 10 of Cups, in the supportive energies, you get the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. That's the confusion. That's where you're showing me, because you are showing me happiness and you are showing me, no, I want to take it with me. I want to feel that. I want to experience that through this journey. And then you're showing me, but how? That's where the confusion sets in. You know, how do I keep my heart open through this, where I need to focus, and focus comes from the mind, so that I participate fully in these energies. You're already there. You're already doing it. Don't overdo it. That's the thing. And keep your heart open. It's not, you know, you don't have to dismiss one to have this path of growth. You already have something going on here. I don't know what it is, but it is tied up to your heart. And it feels like, it's too slow, boring. This one, well, the thing is, you need to find that balance between the two, you know? And it's not between them and your work, or it's you and you. You, how much you give to this, and you, how much you give to this, or if you want to sabotage this, or it's you. It's you where the energy is starting from to give to all of these places. It's not about, oh, them, oh, work, oh, this, oh, that. No. For the Seven of Cups in the hidden energies, you get the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. I mean, just because the drive is very, very, again, the energy seems very high at this time in this direction of building something for yourself. And as I said, opportunities are going to show up. And sometimes they're going to show up like a lot. And you're going to be possibly overwhelmed. And I feel like you may be dealing with something like that at this time, where it's almost showing up a lot of times like too good to be true. Like, how is this possible that it ties up into exactly what I want? And I feel like you're actually on the road of your own manifestation to come through. You're actually uncovering your own manifestation here towards something that has to do with your own sense of growth and stability. And as it happens, it's like, uh-oh, that's what it feels like here, you know? And you're looking at things happening around you and you're like, how the fuck? How? Doesn't matter how the fuck. Just go with it, you know? Because you're on that path, and I see you very easily distracted by how the fucks, you know? Which doesn't even matter. Just let it happen. Let it, yeah, be amazed by it. Be, oh wow, that happened, you know? Because I see something sent from the universe towards you, which could be in the shape and form of a human or an experience, who the hell knows, but it's good. And you start to overthink it immediately, like how, when, what, how did this, Drop all of that, take it, be like, ooh, okay, let's do this, you know, because otherwise you'll miss all the opportunities that are opening up just based on one. One opens up, then another one from that, then another one, and you miss them because you're like, how, you know? For the Eight of Wands in your hopes and fears, you get the Emperor, the Magician, the Two of Cups. See, that's what you're showing me. Energetically speaking, when it comes to this one, even though physically it may look like, okay, it's slow, it's boring, it's like nothing's happening, whatever, to this connection here, energetically speaking, you're in it. You're right there. Everything's great. Everything's a match in there. So it just feels like, yeah, it's a different rhythm to it. It's very different than this one that's climbing up right now for you. You know? So because it's a different rhythm, you may have the tendency to sabotage it. To be like, well, it doesn't belong with this one here. Yes, it does. Who says it doesn't? If it's good for you. It actually could be, you know, one of your places where you go to recharge. Especially if it's so slow. Because this energy is spiked up big time. You're gonna need some recharge from time to time, you know, so who the hell knows? For the Tower, in the potential outcome, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is a little bit of an aha moment, a little bit of, oh, wait a minute. Remember what I told you, that you're trying to balance all these energies, one with another, and trying to make it all work, and trying to bring it all somehow into fruition, and you're actually doing that right there. But you're doing it, I don't know how you're doing it, but you're getting to that point of balance. But what's funny about it is that that point of balance is within yourself. You got to find it inside. Because as I said, it has nothing to do with this person or with work, or with, it has to do with you and you. And the minute you balance that out within yourself, you're golden. And you're learning how to do that there. But you're coming at it from a place of, oh wow, that was so easy. Why didn't anybody tell me? Well, I'm telling you now. So it's definitely a big aha moment, but, you know, covered by a little bit of a, not that big aha moment, but it's pretty big because you get to that point of balance. So you're good. You're good. You're getting there. Whew, this was a ride. Let's see what the universe has to close it off for you. The Page of Cups, the Devil, the Nine of Cups. You think you're in that place. You think you're in that balance. Like, what are you talking about? I'm there. This connection is good. Everything's good in there. Energies are great. They're balanced. Everything's fine. No, they're not. You think you are. You think you've been in that place for quite a while. No, you gotta understand that if this is going on in your life and one energy picks up some sort of rhythm of things are happening and they're happening quite fast and good, and they feel like they're building and they're building and they're building, and this other situation feels like it's stagnant a little bit, a little mellow, a little like there's still progress to it, but it's not as exciting as this one. Not in the way that it shows up, because it's slow progress. So it's going to feel stagnant. So to you, it feels like, no, I'm dealing with these energies that are good. I'm able to balance out my energy and give to this and give to that and give to everything from a very balanced place. I don't know. You're at the beginning of going in that direction, but you're not there yet in that balance. You know? Let's do the Native Spirit Oracle card for you. Tracker. Okay. Hold on. I got me glasses. We're gonna do this with glasses. I still gotta get used to putting these glasses on. They're readers. That's all I need for now. I was expecting that I'm blind and I can't see shit, but apparently I can. All right. Card meaning. Focus your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. Be single-minded in what's truly important in your life and let everything else go. Track the unseen, but very real, stream of energy to that which you desire. Your native spirit wants you to know trackers have the ability to be so focused that everything but their goal disappears. What you see around you is the result of what you focus on. When you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a myriad of directions dilutes your strength. Devote your attention to your family, community, career, relationships, hobbies, or anything you're passionate about. Diminish activities that aren't essential to your goals, and it will be just a matter of time before miracles begin to occur. You got more? The journey. Write down how much time on average that you spend on different activities during the day. If there is anything non-essential that doesn't feed your soul, find ways to diminish it and focus on what's truly important. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That is it. You got more? You had more. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.